So let's start the discussion with your CC 465 exam. Okay, that written exam and the Viva both. Okay, so you know that your midterm examination written exam will be held on when?
Tomorrow, sir.
Sir, tomorrow 6:30.
Right. Tomorrow at 6:30 we are going to be have the written exam. So um, the first thing that you should need to be prepared, I mean your answer script. Okay, there is going to be a cover page. So in the cover page, write down that the midterm examination fall 2023, and then write your name, your ID, your section, then the course title, the data communication and networks, and then the exam date. All right, so and your mobile phone number. Okay, uh, and you have to give the page numbers for each of the pages. Remember that you're doing it, and in each of the pages on the top or bottom you should need to be give a signature. Okay, so your signature is going to be there in each page of your answer script. So all of you have given that the online examination before, so I know that you already know the process, that you should need to be um, after writing, after finish your writing, then you should need to be prepare it a PDF file. Okay, by using an app you can do that. So that you should need to be know, I mean how to do this. I guess that all of you know it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sir,
Right. Right. That's great. So for the exam, for that writing, I mean the answers, you'll get the 50 minutes time, 50 minutes, and the 10 minutes are going to be there for, I mean, converting the file, right, that to the PDF, and for sending the file to me. Okay, so this is how it is going to be. 1 hour 50 minutes is for your writing, and 10 minutes is for everything, I mean processing and sending that the email to me. Yeah, so you are going to be seeing that the your PDF file. You know my email address, but I'm writing it into that in call message. It will be t.tda, right? So this is going to be ashah@5bt.edu. So you, is it dot or comma? I think I have done a mistake. Dot. So this is the correct one. All right. So this is what that I mean, and the rules for that the exam is that, I mean, when you enter into the room, class link, then your all of your camera should need to be turned on. Okay, I mean while you're riding, then I mean it's need to be visible that you're riding on camera, and during the exam time that the camera is going to be turned on for 50 minutes that you're riding, and 10 minutes are going to be there only for processing and sending it to me. And it 1 hour means 1 hour. By the 1 hour of time you have to do it. That you have to understand, not 1 hour 1 second. It should be within 1 hour. Okay, and yes, there are some other issues like that you are having. Um, make sure that your mobile phone laptop is fully charged before you enter into the exam, and you should need to be have some backup options if you're using the Wi-Fi. So make sure that you are buying a package for 1 month, or maybe the 1 week, because you know that by the 18th of this month your exam is going to be finished. So You should need to be keep the backup. I mean, if the electricity gone, then you can on that time you can use that your mobile data. So you should need to be connect with that the exam. If you are disconnected, then you are going to be in trouble. So uh, you should need to be I mean follow these rules. Okay, all of you. It's an online exam, so if you need to be remember that we should need to be cooperate with each other. So if you're following the instructions, I think that it is good for you, and it's good for us. I mean, good for you, good for me, good for us. So please try to make sure that you are following each and every instructions that have been given. And another thing is that while you are going to be send your email, so you can write it into that this information into your Microsoft Word. That I mean, subject. What is going to be your email subject? That is going to be CSE 465. Your section is C, so 465C, section C, and your ID. That is going to be your subject. And in the body of your email, right there, dear sir, the midterm examination script has been attached. And sincerely yours, your name, your ID, and your mobile phone number. Okay, so you can write it in a Word document. So when you're going to be sending, just you can copy it and paste it over there, and then attach the file. The PDF file you're sending is better. That I mean, if you're renaming it with your student ID or with your serial number, the serial number is going to be visible. uh, I'll share it into that your Google Classroom, so you'll be able to find your serial number. So and on your answers file name, you give your serial number. Okay, the file name. And also that it's better that in the subject you're writing the serial number. Okay, your CSE 465 section C serial number কত মানে the number serial number you have, that you can write the serial number. Okay, and in the body you're writing that, dear sir, the midterm examination script is attached with this email. Thank you. Sincerely, your name, your ID, your mobile phone number. Okay, that you can write there, or serial number also you can write there. Okay, and as I said, that PDF file that you can rename it with that your serial number, uh, and uh, and section serial number. Say that for example serial number 5C. So that the serial number 5 is your serial and C is your section. Okay, and then attach that your file. I mean with the email, and then write my email address eshaha@iubt.edu and send that the email. Is it clear?
স্যার স্যার টাইমের বিষয়টা যদি আর একটু বলতেন স্যার, 1 ঘন্টার মধ্যে সবকিছু করতে হবে না ওটা?
Right. Your exam is going to be for 50 minutes. Okay, I'm going to be prepare the question paper such a way so that by that the for me it is going to be take 40 minutes. Okay, so you're going to be get extra 10 minutes, and you already we have a lot of discussions about the midterm syllabus, that what you are going to be study. So if you are actually studying them properly, I think there is not going to be any problem to write those 4 answers within 40. I think you will be able to answer within 40 minutes. So anyway, so I mean 50 minutes is going to be maximum for writing, and for the 10 minutes, with that the 10 last 10 minutes you should need to be process your file and send that the email. Both clear?
Yes sir.
Yeah. 1 hour total time, so it's 1 hour means 1 hour. You should need to be do everything by that the 1 hour time. If
So,
yeah,
can you say what about the subject name of email?
you do not know the subject mail subject email subject is
Yes,
going to
sir.
be 465. Okay, section C and your serial number. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
yeah.
আর সিরিয়াল নাম্বারটা দেখার জন্য কি কালকে অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স শিটটা দিবেন?
Yeah, the serial number. I mean, I said it already that I'm going to be share that your attendance sheet into the Google Classroom.
Okay, sir.
Is there any other questions regarding the written exam? Any questions from anyone?
স্যার কোশ্চেন কয়টা হবে স্যার?
Yeah, it's similar to, I guess it's similar to that your first term examination. All right.
ওকে স্যার।
স্যার কালকে ভাইবা নিয়ে স্যার একটু কথা ছিল স্যার।
Yeah, we'll come to that about the Viva. We just want to ask any other questions for the CST 465 written exam. If it is not, then we can move to that the Viva discussion.
স্যার প্রথমে যে পেজটা থাকবে স্যার ওইখানে তো এই যে সেকশন এক্সাম ডেট মোবাইল নাম্বার নেম আইডি এগুলো লিখে স্যার পিডিএফ করে পাঠিয়ে দেবে তাই না স্যার? মানে ফার্স্ট পেজটায় এগুলো হ্যান্ড রিটেন থাকবে তাই না স্যার?
Yeah, everything is going to be handed in. As I said, prepare your answer script. Okay, prepare your
Yes.
answer script before your exam. So there is going to be a cover page. On that the cover page, on the top, you are going to be write down that midterm examination for 2023. Then your name, your ID, your section, your course title, CSC 465 is code, and also that your, mobile phone number.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, and as I said, that page number is very important. So cover page number is going to be 1, and then and every I said that every page number you are going to be give a signature. Okay, that is must. If you are,
Yes.
for example, you are missing a page without the signature, it is going to be that counted as it's not part of your answer script. Understand or not?
Yes, sir.
That's why I said that prepare your answer script before you are coming to that the exam. Okay. All right. Anything else for the written exam? No, right? Okay. So now we can move to that the Viva discussion. That in the Viva, look that already I wanted to take your 15 students Viva today, but as I seen that you are having that the exam, written exam today, so that's why we have postponed it to tomorrow's class time. Okay, for 15 students, and other students of your section also must need to be prepared. Okay, that for your Viva. So after your class, after finish that 15 students Viva, then I may call you again, maybe that at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., or evening, in the evening. Evening is our written exam tomorrow. So tomorrow maybe I can call more 5 or 10 students. So you should need to be, all of you should need to be get prepared for the Viva examination. So 15 students are already there in the list, but all other students also need to be get prepared for your Viva. Okay. So what are going to be that your Viva rules? The Viva rules is going to be uh, yeah, I think I'm going to be use most probably the Google Classroom. I may not use that the Zoom. I can also use the Zoom. I'll let you know by that the mm, Google Classroom, or maybe that tomorrow when you'll come to the class, I'll take you the exam room. So maybe I'm going to be use the another Google Classroom link. Okay, so 15 students will come to uh, this class link that I'm providing in the Google Classroom for the doing the classes. The common link, actually QID, that is that the common link, last QID is written. So and then I'm going to be share in here a exam link. So only the person I'll call, that person will come to that the exam link, and I'm going to be take his or her Viva, and all of you are going to be wait here. Okay, nobody unnecessarily nobody shared that the mm, I mean the exam class link to, do not share it with others. I'm going to be call you name, the link is going to be into this call message in our class. So I'm calling someone, he will come to that link, and I'm going to be take his or her Viva, And after finish that, again I'm going to be call the next student from this class link. Do you understand the process?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that is why it's important that you do not share that the exam link with others, otherwise it's going to be quite disturbing. Well, I already said that it is very much important that we are cooperative with each other, and cooperation is required with each other. So because it's an online exam, and if anybody is entering into that the exam room, say that I'm taking the exam of Shahapuran, and say that Jumail Ahmed is entered into that room. So from the Viva marks, I'm going to be cut 10 marks of it. Or any student is coming, entering into that. I did not call, but entering into the exam link, his 10 marks is going to be minus from that the Viva. So it is very strictly it's going to be seen, because I have some experience earlier times that many students are disturbing while I'm taking a Viva for a student. So this is very important that only when I'm calling you on that time you can just simply take the leave from this class link and join to that exam link. So before leaving from here, you should need to be copy the class link, right? That which class link you need to become for giving your Viva. I hope that you understand this.
স্যার আরেকবার যদি একটু বলতেন যে আমরা একটু এই গুগল ক্লাসরুম লিংকে জয়েন হয়ে থাকবো সবাই, তো আপনি যাকে যাকে জয়েন করতে বলবেন সে এক্সাম ক্লাস লিংকে জয়েন করবে।
Right. I'll give that the class link into that the in call message. Okay. Exam link. And for example,
Message option.
you are going to be copy that the exam link, and you are going to be take leave from this room. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
join there. Understand?
Yes, sir. Yes. Understood.
All right. And of course that during your Viva, when you're in the exam link, your video camera should need to be turned on, and also you have to make sure that when you are giving that the Viva, maybe it's going to be between 8 to 10 minutes time. So you're uh, on the video, look to that my video, that your gesture is going to be like that. Your hand should need to be visible on the camera. Your hand should need to be visible in the camera like that. You understand?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have another exam, sir. 110, sir. Tomorrow.
I'll come to that Shahapuran. Try to understand that
Yes.
we are discussing something, let it finish, then you give your excuses, stupid excuses. Okay. So the 10 minutes time that you're going to be on the camera, and your camera is going to be turned on, and your hand must need to be visible on the screen. And yes, keep your paper and pen beside you. If any questions I'm asking that you need the paper and pen, uh, take the permission to use that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So is there any question for that Viva exam?
স্যার অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেটলি কতক্ষণ সময় ধরে একজনের ভাইবা হইতে পারে?
10 minutes, Jumail. 8 to 10 minutes. Okay.
ওকে স্যার। ওকে স্যার।
Okay. So yeah, now you can talk Shahapuran if you have something to say.
স্যার কালকে আমার ভাইবা শিডিউলে লিস্টে নাম আছে স্যার। তো আমার স্যার সিরিয়ালে মেবি স্যার 12 সিরিয়াল, আর 1টা 10 থেকে স্যার আমার অন্য একটা এক্সাম আছে। তো আমি কি আর্লি জয়েন দিতে পারবো স্যার?
Yeah, I'll take your exam then earlier, but you have to write me an email. In that, any conflicts you're having an exam, and you're asking to take your Viva first. So you should need to be given email to me by writing that which course exam you're having, who is your course teacher. Okay, and the course teacher's mobile phone number if it is not from the CSE department, any teacher. Because I'm going to be
Okay, sir.
verifying. I'm going to be verify it that actually you have really you have the exam or not, or you have telling lie with me. If you're telling lie, then you're going to get zero in the Viva.
Okay, sir.
It's not for you. It's for all. Understand? It's not for only you. It's for all. That anybody, telling that sir, I am in an exam and I am verifying it and checking and finding it that no, that student has no exam, but he has said it to me. Then I'm going to be give him F. And what is that? That's why I'm asking the email. Okay, only email. With the email, you should need to be let me know the conflicts. because that is going to be the official things that you have said you have an exam, but you did not have the exam, and that's why you got zero. That is the reasons I'm going to be give the university. Is it clear?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So
sir.
yeah, please write the email. I'll check it. Okay, I think uh, did you finish the discussion of the um, both exams? Do you have any questions? Anywhere anything? For the written exam or the sorry, Viva exam? Any questions? Anything you would you like to know? It seems that there is no question, so it's very much clear to all. Thank you very much. And yes, I'm going to be one thing more is that I'm going to be share um, that your uh, Viva schedule, okay, into the Google Classroom. So keep in touch with that. For all 15 students already given that, rest of the students will get their schedule in the Google Classroom. And another thing is that the question paper, okay, in that the written exam, the question paper I'm going to be share in here, as well as I'm going to be maybe upload that the question paper into the Google Classroom. So if I am sharing only into that the in this place, if I am sharing the question paper, then take the screenshot of it. Then the question paper is going to be with you. Understand or not?
Yes, sir. Understood.
And I have a request to all that write down that the question answers serially. Means that answer to the question number 1, then answer to the question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Okay.
স্যার এটা করা মাঝে মধ্যে একটু সমস্যা হয়ে যায় স্যার, অনেকগুলো মানে ভালো পারি স্যার, ওগুলো আগে দিতে মন চাই স্যার।
You can give it, then you
স্যার
can
পেজ
give
নাম্বার তো দিবই স্যার আপনার খাতায়।
right. If it is like that, then give the page number later on.
ওকে
Okay.
স্যার। ইয়েস স্যার।
So arrange it such a way that it's the questions answers are serially given. Okay, so that is going to be good for me. All right, online. That's why I'm asking it. Okay.
ওকে স্যার।
Okay. So I think that we have completed the discussion about that the exams. If you do not have anything in your mind, then we can proceed with the lab class. Anything else?
স্যার এক্সামের জন্য কি ওভারভিউ দেওয়া যাবে স্যার?
What do you mean by that overview? Naidasan, can you please repeat? What do you mean by overview? I don't understand.
স্যার এই যে ফার্স্ট টার্মের আগে যেরকম করে স্যার আমাদের একটা বলে দিছিলেন সব লেকচার থেকে, ওটা বলছিলাম স্যার।
It is already done 2 times in your class. Maybe you're not regular student. Have you done it? Other students, can you please answer him? The students.
স্যার আপনি অলরেডি একবার
Yes, sir, we have done it.
We had a consultation hour. Right. We had a consultation hour there. We have done it, and then we are in the next after the consultation hour again we have done it in the classroom. Okay, so 2 times it has been done. Okay, so if you're absent there, please contact with your students, classmates. Okay, so is there anything else? Yes, and one thing also I would like to tell to you that what we have asked to study for your written exam, your Viva time, the syllabus is same. Okay, so that you do not need to study any extra thing for the midterm. Understand?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Sabir Hussain Rimon, he was here again. He is okay. So can you go for that our Cisco packet tracer now?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Can you see the Cisco packet tracer on screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So today we will start the an experiment for that the server. Okay, that the server, you know that we have already discussed in the theory class the client server model, and we say that uh, the server is there actually for providing the different services to that the users, the clients. Okay, so it must need to be activated. Just a moment. So we say that the server is going to be active for 24/7. Okay, so I mean the server is going to be have the resources. So client is going to be request something, the server will try to give that the response. I mean, try to give provide that the services to the users. So now there are different types of servers that actually we know we are having. Like we are having that the email server for sending that the email or receiving that the email. We are having that the different like google.com, right? That google.com that we are browsing. So for that also we are having the server. For example, that we are having the different e-commerce site, we have the server, right? So that the organization like IOBT has its own server. Okay, so that the servers are there for different purposes, and these servers are actually going to be provide the services to the users. So in this Cisco packet tracer, we are going to be discuss about the several servers. So you can see here that if I am clicking on here, that I mean I'm having here a server. Uh, so this is actually the server. So if you're clicking on this server, and if you're going to that the mm, that config, then you can see that there are different set of services are there. So some of that the protocols that actually you have studied like HTTP, DHCP did not study. TFTP is the another protocol did not study. DNS we have studied. Syslog, AAA, NTP, email server we have studied. FTP we have studied. So there are different servers actually we will be able to configure into the Cisco packet tracer. So today we are going to be see only that one server, and in the next class actually we are going to see that our more that two or three, at least four servers that we are going to be learn that how to configure into the Cisco packet tracer. Okay, so how we are going to be do this? We are going to be, let's prepare layout first. So you can see, I think that we can prepare for the rerouting protocol that uh, network layout we have prepared. We can prepare like that. Okay, that layout. So let me prepare it. So I'm just muting my okay. So I'm using only the four computers. Somewhere you can use actually the computers as well, some network. Okay, so here I'm adding some switch. I want to create here the full network. So I'm here creating the switch. Okay, and I need the routers. Okay, we are using the 2911 router, 911 router. So it has three links. So we do not need here any serial links. So now we can actually connect them. we are going to be use here the same to same, right? So that means it's going to be the crossover connections. I think I want to give that the 00 here, so let it connect first. Okay, now I can connect here the crossover cable because they are similar type of device. Okay, let us connect the computer also. Okay. Okay. So now let us 192.6.5, 6.1.0. Let's say that is the proc address. This network we will use this. So this is going to be used for these networks. So that is one. This is 3.0. Yeah. So next one, that this is 5.0. This is 6.0. And this is 7.0. Nobody is talking. I did not give the floor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are here, sir.
5.
Okay. And then so that this is my seventh one.
Halar Selim Chile.
Seven. And the last one is going to be 8. Which one is that 8? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the 8 networks actually we are having. So let us configure according to that. Start here. That going to the desktop. This is going to be 1.2 because 1.1 is going to be used as a gateway for this router port. Okay, so it's going to be 1.1. Together I'm putting one. I did not put that yet, that IP address, but I have put it. So I have given that. Now come to this router, and this is my 00. So I can go to the gigabit Ethernet 00 and that code on, and here I'm going to give one. Okay, done. So now if I'm going from this router to this way, then I can see that this is 01. So I can click on 01. Then the ID I can give 192.6.2.1. 2.1. So I turned it on. Done. That's done. Okay. And then that another link that goes to the router 0. So this is 02. So I'm going to the 02. So I can give here 192.6.8. Okay. This is going to be 192.6.8.1. Okay, and turn on the port. So we have configured this router, and also we can do the task. We already understand that what is the rerouting. So we are going to use here the rerouting. So we can do the task 1, 2. We know that all the network address we should need to be at here. 3, 4, 1, 6, 7, and 8. So we have done here the rerouting, the network address addition. Routing table in the routing, we have add all that network address done. So this router part is done at this moment. Now come to this one. Let's do it with this PC first. So go to the desktop IP configuration. It is going to be 3.2. This PC 3.2. We are giving.
Sir, I have a question.
Carry on.
স্যার স্যার আমরা রাউটার যখন একটা এটার সাথে কানেক্ট করি তখন তো স্যার সিরিয়াল পোর্ট ইউজ করি, বাট এখানে আপনি এই পোর্ট কেন ইউজ করলেন?
Yeah, I already said to you earlier days, earlier lectures, that we are having a router that 2911. With that, actually, you will be able to connect that the total three ports you are having to connect. Okay. In that case, you don't need the serial. Okay. Say that I am here. This router I am giving here. This router I am giving a place that here, and I want to connect this with this here. So this router needs now 4 connections, right? 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But now that this router does not have any port remain, because 3 ports it has only given this 3 port to these 3 links. So now actually you have to add here that the serial connection. You understand that?
Oh, yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So PC1 কে সেট আপ করা হয়েছে অলরেডি।
Yeah, so this is the PC1 we are actually doing the configuration, right? So it's done, right? We have written here the IP address 6.3.2.1, correct? So now we can take this, we have to give it in the router port 00. So again to that gigabit Ethernet 00 port on. This is going to be 1.3.1, right? So this is done. Yeah. And then we are going to move here that this is 01 and this is 02. So we'll go to the 01 on the code on, and here it is going to be 2.2. Why 2.2? Because 2.1 we have given into this port gigabit 01 for the router C01. Okay, so 2.2 we have given 6.2.2, correct? Yeah, done. Now come to that gigabit Ethernet 02, turn it on, and this is going to be 192.6.4.1. Okay, so you done this. All right, now we can give this router to network address, all of the network addresses that you are having. This is start from 1.0. Okay, adding it, then the 2.0, add it, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, 6.0, 7.0, 8.0. Done. Okay, so we have done the routing part also, rerouting of this router. Now we can go to the next router. Next, here you can come, so that this is my server that should need to be also configured. So you can go to the desktop IP config. This is that 192.6.5.2. Okay, this is the 5.2, and gateway is going to be 5.1. Okay, done. Now we can go to this PC. Okay, so now go to the config. So it is going to be 3. Sorry, yeah, 192.6.5.3, and here it is going to be 1. So this actually we are going to be key for that router gigabit 100.0.0. So we have done it. All right. So now come to this router, go to the gigabit Ethernet 00. So the first one is going to be this one, 192.6.5.1. Port status on. So now it's done. Now we can go to the, this is the 01. So this is good 01 gigabit Ethernet from the port status. It is going to be 4.2. Why it is 2? Because we have given that the 1 here. This is 2. Okay. Now the 02, go to the 02 on the port on, and here it's going to be 6.6.1, and done. So all that the 3 ports we have given that the IP address. Now the next thing is going to be that routing. So you can path here at the path here. 6.1.0. Then it's going to be the 2.0. Then it's going to be the 3.0, 4.0, and then it's going to be the 5.0, 6, 7, total 8 networks each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this router part is also done. Close this. Now come to these pieces. Stop IP config. So this is going to be 7, right? 7.7.2, 7.2, and it's going to be dot 7.1. The gateway. Yeah. Yeah, this pieces job is done. Now come here. desktop. This is going to be 7.3. This is going to be 7.1. Right. So this part is also done. Okay. Now come to this router. You have to go to the gigabit Ethernet 00. On and 6.7.1. Yes. And this is going to be this is done. Now go to the 01. 01 is which one? This one. Down one. So 01. To the put on right here that 8.2 because this code already we have given one, so we get 6.8.2. All right. Now it's remain for this one. So it's code 02. Put that 02 is going to be 8.2. Sorry, 6.2 because one we have given here. Okay. Then now go to the routing. Now here should be 6.1.0. Add 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, 6.0, 7.0, all the 8 networks we have successfully added the routing to the routing. So our job is done. So we have configured that the network, all the PCs, routers, server, all of them. So you can check it at the real time that it goes successfully or not. Successful. You can go from here to the server. It's also successful. Go from here to here. It is also successful. From here to here. That is also successful. So that means our configuration is actually done. So now we have connected the server. We can see that the server is getting the packets. Successfully it is sending the packets to the server from a node. So now actually we have to configure that the servers. Okay, so we said that we are going to be do the email. Today we are going to be do that how to configure that the email server. So with that here the server we are having. So I'm clicking on that the server, and now I can go to the configure. So the services I'm having here. So I have to search that the email. So clicking on that the email, and now I have to make sure that this SMTP service. You know these two protocol already, SMTP and POP3. So you know that for sending the email from a sender side to the receiver side, you need the SMTP, and POP3 or IMAP you need actually to. For the receiver, actually receiver needs this protocol for pulling the message from that receiver side server. So that the domain name, you have to give a domain name here, like the google.com, for example, gmail.com. Okay, or maybe that you can give your any name actually that here you can use in the Cisco packet tester. Say that it is IUBAT, IU, IU, IUBAT.ed. Yeah, you can say that, no problem. So this is a domain name that you are setting. That, okay, the domain name you have set already. You can see that it's disable now because I have already set it. And now you can create some users. Okay, so that the users you are going to be created. Yeah, so the users you're going to be created. So how many computers you're having, the users you're having in this scenario? Are you listening me?
So
Yes,
five
sir.
users.
5 users. Right. So that means I have to create here the 5 users, right? So that give here the name, so that Password. We are keeping the password 123, for example. Say that Shakila. Say that 1234. I'm adding this user, and so that is Rakib. Password I'm keeping same because it is just for testing here. I'm adding that, and then that Sunny. Password is 1234. Again, add it. So that five users in this. So that lead to me. It's better 123. Okay, we are adding this. So we need 5 users. So we have created the 5 users. So so now we have to go by one of the one of them. So should need to be remember the name. So this is the PC. So any one of the user we can assign. That the users we have created, we can assign. So we should need to go to that the PC. So we're going to that the PC 0 first, and I'm clicking on that email. So you can see that in the desktop, the PC 0. Then the desktop we are having the email. So click on that the email. So your name. We have started with this Sakib, and Sakib email address is Sakib, and we say it at the rate of iubat.edu. So this is actually we have created here. You can see that iubat.edu. This is my domain, and created this Sakib at the rate of iubat.edu. Okay. Then yeah. So the server here I am having the server IP address that I have given. Okay? That is actually the 192.6.5.2. So I need this server IP address using this, and getting the email. So in this PC that I have to give now the incoming mail server and outgoing mail server. So you have seen that. When we are discussing that the email transaction between the sender and receiver, so you have seen that there are going to be the two servers. One is going to be the incoming server, and another is going to be outgoing server. So here actually we are only using one server in this network, in this layout. So we are going to be the incoming mail server and outgoing mail server. We should need to be assigned the same IP address, okay? Because we are having a single server, and that server is going to be used for incoming, and as well as that is going to be used for out. Okay, so that I'm providing this is the 192.6.5.2, 192.6.5.2, and you can assign here the Shakti password. I've given 1234, so I'm giving it. So I'm saving it here. So my job is done here. So now I can come to this one. Okay. So go to the PC one and that email. That keep it open. So the second username here it is it's not really necessary that you have to give it serially. The name can actually assign anybody to any name, any computer to any name. So I'm writing here the Shakila, and Shakila at the rate of iubat.edu. And this is my domain. Yeah. So incoming email address is going to be same, outgoing email address is going to be same because we're in the same server here. And here Shakila, and it is 1234. So I am saving this information. Done. So now I'll go to the next one. This one is my PC3. I'm going to be PC3 mail. I'm going to be right here the name of Akif. And the name here, email address is going to be rakib@iubat. This is my domain. The email address I created. Server it is going to be same 192.6.5.2. 192.6.5.2 or 6.5.1. Yes, 2, because this is the one. This is 2. This is 3. Yeah, we have also checked it that I get this. So this is going to be the Rakib, and password is 123% password. This one is done, and now you can come to that. This one is number 4. It's number 4. Yeah. So this is the PC number 4 you got here. So from here on, are going to be give the configuration. We will give that email so that this is the fourth person. This is the Shami, and email address is Shami at the rate of iubot.edu. Okay. All right. So the incoming server and outgoing server address is going to be same. There is a where it is going to be Shami, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Set 1. This one is done. So we are going for the last PC, PC2. So email. Okay, I'm going to type close on the. So open this. Checking the name actually. Yeah. So now you can go to that your PC2. Yeah, so here it is going to be the last one. It is going to be the rate of iubat.edu. Incoming server IP address. Incoming and outgoing both same. And username is going to be only, and password is going to be 124. So now I have actually configured the PC as well as I configured that the server. Okay, so now each of them actually know, each of the user knows that the incoming email server IDs and outgoing email server IDs. Okay, so now if I'm going to be send a email, for example, from PC0, so you can click on now that in the email. So this is that the person was Sakib, right? So Sakib is going to be send it to whom? So that is he's sending a home to that Rakib. Rakib email address you're writing here. Rakib iubat.edu, and subject is test, and you're writing that dear Rakib. How are you? So thanks and yours. Okay, so that you're sending. So for sending, you can see that the message at the bottom of this mail browser. So it's saying that sending mail to Rakib at the rate of iubd.edu with subject test has mail server this and send is success. So who is the Rakib? So we have given this is Rakib and this is Shakila and this is Rakib, I guess. So let's check it. Here, click email. So you are giving that, click on that, the receive to that. So receiving mail from POP3 server 192.6.5.2 receive email success. So you can click on this. You can see that the Sakib has sent that the email, the dear Rakib, how are you? Thanks and regards Sakib. So now if that Rakib Rakib wants to send a reply, so you can just simply click on that the reply here. So you can see that previous email is also here. So he can write here, Sakib. So Rakib is sending now the email, replying actually. I'm fine. How about you? Thanks. So now he is sending the email. Okay, so you can see that sending mail to sakib.@5. The subject is mail server this and send success. So it is successfully sent. So we know that this is the Sakib, this PC. The name is Sakib. So I can go to the email. So now I can click on receive. So that it is receive the email from that. Clicking on this, it's asking that dear Sakib, I'm fine. How about you? Thanks and request. So this is how that we have done the email server. We have configured into this network scenario. So we have learned it, that how that the email server is going to be configured, as well as how the users are going to be configured for that the email server, how that the email is going to be sent, as well as how it is going to be received, and how it is going to be replied. Okay, and how it is going to be the reply is got by that user. Right. So you are sending now from any one of the computer to any other computers, the email is going to be sent successfully. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So is there any question that the way we have done these things? Okay, I'm giving a uh, quick review that what we have done. So we have created the scenario right as it is for the rerouting that we are having. It can be done with a single. I mean, you can create the two PCs, switch, a router, and the server you are adding. That is going to be also. I mean, you will be able to test the email server, because you can send the mail to one person to the another by using that the server that is in the another network. So I have created a big scenario so that actually it can be easily understandable that actually how that the email server configuration can be done with a minimum size of network layout. So with what we have done, we have just simply go to that the server. This is the server is connected to this network. So this is the network address. So I have first given that this is the 192.6.5.1. So I have given this one to that 192.6.5.2. So if you're going to that the server, it's actually 5.2. This is a mistake, I think here. It should not be here. So you can see here that 192.6.5.2 I have given to him, and then after giving that the IP address, so this server is connected here. So now I can go to that the IP configuration that I have done already. I have given that the IP configuration, and I did not give the default gateway. Oh, the gateway I have given over there actually. So this is can be just 96.5.1. Okay. So now that this is the information I have given, so that the server is connected with this router, and I mean, a message can be easily reached to that the server. Okay, so we have done this, and after that we have gone to that the configuration and services. So we have gone to that the email part, the email, and then we have confirm that the SimTV service, as well as that the POP3 service. These two services are on. Okay, and then you're adding an any domain you can use, but you have to remember the domain you're giving here. So when you're creating a user with that the username, on that time the same domain you need to be actually used for giving the email address. Okay, so now here that iovt.edu you have set, and then we have set the users. I have the 5 computers, then so that's why I'm using actually 5. If you're having more computers, then more users you need to be create. So I am creating here the 5, and then these users with the password I have given. So password, any password you can give. You need to be remember the passwords, and you will be able to change the passwords as well if you want. Is that the options? And if you want to actually remove one person, you can also remove. Just if you're selecting and click on the minus, that is going to be removed from this list. So now you are doing that, and then what we have done, we have gone to that the each pieces and go to that the email, and we have gone to this. I mean, you are going to be see if you are going to that email this configuration part as we have done already. That's why you are seeing that you are seeing, because this one actually you are seeing. So if you're clicking on this, then actually you're seeing this. But at the first time, you're going to be seeing that the configure email, or here it is there. Later, if I want to change it, so look that here I have given that the one username Sakib to him, and this is the Sakib, and this is my domain name that I have set into that email server, and this is that the email server IP address I have given. That's because we are having the single server, so both servers same server actually used for that the incoming and outgoing email server. So that's why same IP address is there, and then I am having the Sakib and his password. Okay, that username and password I have assigned. Okay, so that is the fact. So the similar way we have done it for all that the computers. We have assigned a user name, email address, server IP addresses for incoming and outgoing servers, and and then and the username and password we have saved. Right, we have saved into that the user's email part. So for each of them we have done it, and after we have done this, then actually we have send an email from a person to that the other persons. Okay, and you have seen that I've been sending email, and then we are going to that user, and we are seeing that yes, the mail has been received. And if that the user wants to reply or he wants to send an email, that is also possible. He will be able to reply. He will be able to send to the other users. Clear? Is it clear? Nobody is responding.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so practice it at your home. Okay, so I mean, make sure that you are doing it as early as possible, because it is not going to be take that much of time. If you're doing it, maybe half an hour is going to be required. So you can just practice it at your home. Okay, so if you're practicing it, then it is going to be easy for you to understand. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I think I think for today we want to finish our class here. All right. We are progressing. We just done that the email server today. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Enjoy your time. Take
Sir,
care, all of you. Yeah.
sir, can you give my attendance?
Did you write it into that call message, Nusrat?
No, sir.
Write it there if you can let.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, all of you. Take care.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Assalamualaikum.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম
Welcome, sir.